Look at that, 82 degrees in the greenhouse. It is a beautiful 40-degree day out here. So I ventured back outside. I'm checking to see if I can find any more seed starting mix in the barn. We bought the one bag when we were at Tractor Supply last week, and we almost used all of that last night when we were starting our seeds. And next week I have to start all of my peppers and my eggplants. So I need to make sure I have what I need on hand for next week. So I'm in the barn here. I was pleasantly surprised to find, yay, another bag. So that's good. And, oh, shovel too. Good, 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 good. I try to keep all of my stuff here. Obviously, you can see chickens leave a lot of dust and such. Oh, good, I needed one of those too.
Right there.
What's that, honey?
Why did you put those right there?
I didn't. These were from last season, so I'll use that up this year, which is excellent. That helps save Mommy some pennies. It's that time of year. Mud everywhere. Is there more mud over there, Daniel? Did you make mud prints? Yeah, yuck. Mommy doesn't like mud, but that's why we have muck boots. Even Mommy put on her muck boots today. I know. It'll dry out though. The snow's melting and the ground's gonna start drying out. And obviously, I am not walking over there. That's why I pruned those guys earlier, because now this is just a sheet of ice and I can't even get over there. In just a short period of time, this is gonna all have to get cleaned out. This is our rhubarb all along here. What's that, honey? We are. Not quite yet, but very soon. You can see the frost and the water's coming out on the ground. So that's gonna evaporate. Right here, see all the water, Daniel? Right here, see all the water right there? That's the frost and the ice coming out of the ground. And that's gonna, pretty soon, water, yeah? Yeah, don't go in the greenhouse yet. I'm waiting for Daddy. And here he comes. Of course, he's the risky one. He'll walk on the ice.
I think that's what's going to happen is, I think what's going to happen is as soon as the sun hits it, it's probably going to get really hot.
Yeah.
As soon as the sun doesn't hit it, it's going to be really
What's
cold.
it feel like in here?
Oh, wow, it's hot.
Oh, it's low. This is my
It'll warm you
sauna.
up, that's for sure.
Oh, I love it.
Uh-huh.
You found your tractor from winter. Yay!
It's from Stephen.
It was what?
What it was for? It was from Stephen.
No, I don't know who gave that to us, but we've had it a long time. Okay, so how are we?
Oh, we had the holes for
yeah.
These are patio table glass, and they had the holes for the umbrella hole.
Yeah.
I just put tape over those, but obviously you're going to need to tape those.
Look
up
at the
down.
crazing over here from snow damage.
That's a plastic one. This is a plastic table.
Yeah.
That's why that's doing
Yeah,
that.
well, that's fine. As long as it holds up,
Yeah.
I don't.
Then we have our little vent right here.
Is that stuck down?
Well, it's been there all winter. Let's see. It should be.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yep.
See there, you can just prop it up and get a little air if you want it.
So the big thing we wanted to figure out with the greenhouse is how hot is it getting in here, and if we're going to have to vent it. Our old hoop house had an automatic vent in it, and I've been toying with the idea. I don't know if I need to do this yet, but seeing if this is a functional triple track window, if we could actually build the vent in here so I'm not worrying about cooking my plants. I mean, at 80 degrees, I don't think the plants are going to cook yet, but what happens when it gets 50 outside? Might get a lot warmer. The other thing is concerned this morning, it was what, 33 in here? 34 in here, which is pretty cold, and you can't put the plants out yet. So I was doing some research online of how we can keep the temperature more stable in the greenhouse. And I'm going to have Art see if he can do this for me. They said fill up a rain jug and fill it up with water if you have a place for it, which in this case we certainly do. We can put it right here in the corner. Fill it up, it'll heat that water, and then overnight the water will give off the heat, helping keep the temperature more stable within the greenhouse.
You can walk on this.
Is this okay to walk on? It's crunchy? Okay. I just don't want to. Yeah, this is okay. As long as I'm sinking down into it, I'm good. This is going to be our garden this year, Daniel. Are you going to be a helper? What do we got? Uh-oh, that's not good. Mouse tunnels. See all the mouse tunnels? That's where the mice went running. Woo! I'm hoping this year the raspberries will produce because they didn't get much last year. But hopefully we'll get raspberries. How's the compost look, Art?
Well, it looks like it needs to get turned.
It's probably still frozen. Yeah, the ground over here feels more frozen than at our place. Our 3 piles, looks like you threw some chicken manure over
I
here.
think Charity did that. Or Peter or someone.
Okay, yeah, this is a good pile to throw it in.
Mud. Look.
Oh, yuck! Yuck, yuck, yuck! So I'm just looking to see where I can put my celery and onions and cabbage. Now that we have 1 year under our belt over here and knowing the patterns, I'm hoping that I can be a little bit more successful in getting the right crops in the right places. That's sad, Art. We didn't get this garden cleaned out. Still has all of our wood, and we never cleaned up the tomatoes or the peppers. I guess that happens right when you have a baby. Surprisingly enough, we are not seeing deer tracks over here. And I know they are back here, but we haven't seen tracks all winter, and I've come over here multiple times. So I'm not sure if they're just not coming this way, or I don't know, maybe they all gone someplace else, I don't know. This looks so different with just sticks. This had the orange snow fencing. We took it down for the winter. Wow. You almost have a skating rink over there. That's where the kids go sledding this winter. But obviously we had so much rain and snow melt yesterday. You could go ice skating if that froze up, Lydia.
Yeah, but I think it will be too warm.
Yeah, I do. Daniel's a magnet to mud. Absolute magnet to the mud, Art.
I know. Hey, Lydia, do you want to go fishing?
Is that a good fishing puddle, Daniel? Is it cold?
Yeah.
I bet it's really cold. Not on water. See the deer droppings right there?
Right.
And then there's more over here. And probably the deer were over here. Look on the ground. More deer. See all the deer droppings? See all those?
Something?
Yeah, that's the deer droppings. Oh,
That's fun.
that's disgusting.
Can we do it again?
Sure. Yeah. What did you find, Daniel? What is that? Yeah, good thing you have your muck boots on. We found a mouse tunnel. Oh, he went over there? Where else did he go? Oh, look at all those mouse lines. He went a lot of places.
Wow.
Okay, I'm just going to pass this to you.
He's gonna bend over, honey.
I'm not throwing it at you. I'm going to bend over.
And you're just gonna grab it.
And you just grab it. Actually,
You have a rope?
you got it? Got it? And let go.
There we go.
You wanted that pole. Here, you want the stick back?
Sure. Thank you.
Hey. I just think good time there.
We're gonna take it to the greenhouse.
Oh.
No mice in there? Nope, just a few leaves.
Yeah, Bender.
So it's 95 in here, and it feels wonderful.
It feels really hot.
I'm going to go ahead and get started getting my seeds started for the peppers and the eggplants. Oh, it might not fit through the door. Oh, that would be really bad. Okay, come in. See if it'll fit.
Let's see. Ooh.
Oh.
Uh-oh. We never factored this in.
Oh no. Okay. Well, that
Now,
won't
what about a
work.
window? Have to.
No, I don't think it'll fit through a back window either.
Yeah.
Yes, please close the door. Thank you, honey. Well, we might just have to fill up pails, Art. We've got some pails.
Oh, Mom, you know what you could do?
What, honey?
We can unscrew a window.
You could fill up this and leave it over there.
No, it's got to be in here.
We
to
can
get
unscrew
warm.
a window and pull it out, and then go through the window.
Are you coming? Oh, we need to put right here. It's in.
Okay, we'll have to get Daddy to think about that. Daddy can be our thinker. Well, we obviously didn't factor that into. Close the door, honey. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
It should fit through the window.
Okay, let's close the door. I want to keep the heat in.
Oh, it's warm in here. It's downright hot.
Oh, it feels good though.
Okay, we're gonna have to move this and go through the window, but I think it will fit.
Close the door, Daniel.
Oh, Toby. This one out the wall. This one out the wall.
Oops.
Oopsie,
I don't know if this one's gonna be any bigger.
Yeah, I don't need by much.
I don't think this is gonna be any bigger. We'll try it.
No.
It's smaller.
We need a bucket in here.
We're gonna put the bucket in here so it can absorb the water, Daniel, or the heat.
Do we need this for water? Do we need a water garden?
Oh, not yet. Let's leave. That's the big hose. That's when we have to really water outside.
Is it for mud?
Is it for mud? No, it's not for mud. I mean, if you used enough water, you'd make mud.
Oh, do we need it for water garden?
Not yet. Right now, it's got snow.
Let the snow melt and then we can put it in a garden.
Hey, you know what? We gotta go get the other thing of seed starting mix. Okay, so we can finish.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
It's glass bricks here.
Yeah, that's okay. Those are my pots. Okay.
What are they for?
Okay, let's go get the seed starting mix. You can help me, okay?
Here you go.
Okay. Let's see, will it fit right there? Whoa! Just losing the camera.
That's all. Yes, it does.
Thank you, Art.
You're welcome. The barrel is ready to get filled, so I'm going to go get some water.
Okay, there, I got my 2 trays done. Well, they're ready to go. Tomatoes next week, peppers and eggplant this week. And that's all. And I like having the mess out here, Art. I don't care. It's stones, it's dust is just, I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, chicken feathers.
You know, yes. Unlike if I do it in the house, I have to wash the table off, and
Right.
vacuum. Daniel, you're making mud pies, honey.
Yeah, he is. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
It's a mess, Danielle.
There's a little one right there.
We're taking the water out of the canoe, and we're going to put that in the blue bucket.
The reason we have the canoe here is when it really rains hard, water gets into the basement, so the canoe, it sucks up a lot of the water. So we are going to use that water and then move the canoe.
From the last time that I filmed this, we had a lot of rain, and then we had 8 inches of snow. So the canoe was here to catch all of the rain, not so much the snow, but it just happens to be, it has the snow in it. So one way we're saving money on our water bill, because we have city water, is reusing what came off the house, putting it in the greenhouse barrel, and hopefully, well, it'll take a couple days to warm up.
But at 100 degrees, it shouldn't take too long.
Chunks of
The
ice.
ice will melt.
That's the last one I got, you know. That's what you can use. This owl door keeps opening and closing, and I don't know if you guys can see. There is gunk in there. I presume it's nesting materials, but we haven't seen any owl in there. Just noticed from all the heavy snow we had, we lost the wiring on this, and that's got to get fixed fast because we know we have predators that want to eat our lovely chickens.
That wouldn't be good.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah.
We took out a window.
This window?
One of those windows, yeah.
We're done. We filled that up, and now we're just gonna wait. I'm going through my seeds here, and these both 2013 and 2014. These are old Gurney seeds. So 2013-14 puts them at 9 and 10 years old. Thank you.
That's all.
Okay, thank you, Art.
You're welcome.
And what I'm gonna do is just plant these, but we also labeled them this year with the date on them. And I'm gonna plant all of these seeds, so if they're no good, that's fine, I'll know it. The other ones I'm going to do is this variety, which did very well last year. And then this one is by Baker Creek, rareseeds.com. And this is Aswad. And this is those really big eggplants. And we really like those too. So these seeds are both from 2020, and I think they'll sprout, but I'm going to probably put a few more in each hole just to make sure that we get enough germination to have enough eggplant, because eggplant are one of those things that take forever to germinate. Same thing with peppers, and if they take that long, you don't have time to replant them by the time you figured out that, oops, they didn't germinate. So we're just going to put all those in. It may seem like a lot, but I think our germination rate is not going to be as good as if these were fresh seeds. I think we'll have enough, but just it won't be as good as if they were really super fresh. And of course we need our big gems. These are the best.
Yeah.
These are from 2017, and on the back of the package it says lifespan of the seeds is usually 2 years. So we're gonna double these up because they're just gonna get gotten rid of. And if they come up, they come up, and if they don't, well, they don't need to take up any more room in my seed container. I expect these to take up to 14 days, and because of the slower germination rate, I cover my peppers with plastic wrap so I don't have to be watering them all the time. The Brussels sprouts, broccoli, cabbage, cauliflower, the onions all germinated. They started on day 3 and they're still germinating except the celery, but I'm watering those every day, and I didn't mind because I knew they'd germinate fast. But with the peppers, the plastic wrap really saves me a lot of time, and it holds that moisture in. And over the years, I've improved my germination rate by using the plastic wrap. So if you've never done plastic wrap over your seed trays, try it. It saves you a lot of time and it works really well. I know it's a little dark over here, but if I can, let me see if I can zoom in here. Can you see those onions in there? Those little things? That whole tray is onions, except for celery. These 3 rows here, but they can take up to 21 days to germinate. These guys over here are just broccoli, cabbage, and Brussels sprouts. They have done really, really well. But the interesting thing is back here, and this is where I put on the tag what it was and the date. And these are broccoli from 2017, and none of them have sprouted yet, which is interesting. So this is something I'm writing in my garden journal. And then over here we have lettuce, but the 2 older lettuces aren't up yet. So again, very curious seeing how the germination rate changes as the seeds age. And then the cauliflower actually didn't germinate as well. We have a lot of gaps in the cauliflower here. One of the things I'm doing for this year, 2022, is a garden journal. And it is time consuming, but I think it's going to be interesting just being able to see the weather trends, how the plants are doing. And so currently, right now, I'm doing what the temperature here is at Albany Airport. So Albany Airport's maybe a couple degrees warmer than we are here, but I don't have an indoor-outdoor thermometer that can really give me accurate information right now. So I'm just using what Albany has. But then down here, it says GH, which is greenhouse. So I have the highs and lows for the greenhouse. And I can see how well the greenhouse holds the heat in. And I think that's going to be really important for me to know when I can put my plants outside. Right now, it's not going very well. At night, it's going down to 19 degrees in there. It's just not holding the heat at all. So really glad that I got the thermometer for it in there, because if I hadn't done that, all my seedlings would be dead. I'm writing down what I'm doing, either in the greenhouse or how the plants are doing or what's germinating. And then I haven't finished this down here, but this is the germination rate of the plants I've planted so far, and just keeping track of what seeds came up, how old they were, what variety. And hopefully at the end of 2022, we'll see, I can actually put all this data together and then say, you know, this was a good plant. I really liked this variety. It did well. It did well here. This is where I planted it, and things like that. And I can really fine tune our gardening for our area and for our space, so it can be really, really productive. I've been gardening here 15 years, Art?
Yes.
I think it's 15 years. I've never done anything like this. I know there's certain things that do better in certain places, but 15 years, 15 different seasons, you do forget. So I think this is going to be really telling. And if anything, it'll make an interesting experiment, and I can look back on it. The kids can look back at it and say, look at what Mom did when she actually had time to write in her gardening journal. So I'm going to go ahead and write down everything that we planted, which I have a stash here, and get this done for my daily chore. Well, I finished my journal, calling it good for tonight. And with that, I'm going to end this video. Thanks so much for coming along. Hope you enjoyed it. I am really looking forward to, as you can tell, the new garden year. Really have a lot of hopes of having an excellent produce year. What do you think, Art? Is it going to happen?
What
Are we gonna hit the 1,000-pound mark, or are we just gonna have a greater variety?
I bet 2,000.
We will see. All right. Have a great night, everyone, and we'll see you for our next video.